Hello, my name is William Choma, and I've got the privilege of participating in the training videos that we've set up here for Team Prosperity Partners. And I've got the opportunity to talk to you about one of the most important parts of this process, which is understanding the value of the benefits of our legal plan and identity theft plan and getting the most use out of it. I just want to take a minute to let you know that I've been a Legal Shield associate for the last 17 and a half years. I started out my Legal Shield business on a part-time basis. I worked it part-time for the first 3 years, then transitioned more into a full-time career over the last 14 and a half years. And during that time, I've had the privilege of being mentored by Patrick Shaw and Russell Peden, along with others. And I can tell you that these individuals, Patrick Shaw and Russell Peden, have earned multi-millions of dollars in their Legal Shield career. And they've put together a process, a recipe, a game plan, that, or a road, if you will, a track for us to follow. And that's what these videos and our Getting Started Right process for Team Prosperity Partners is all about. It's about giving you the best success possible and the easiest or the simplest road to follow to get there. So Patrick Shaw and Russell Peden have laid this out. I've just got the ability to be one of the individuals to kind of spell it out, if you will, on this specific topic. And again, all this is designed to give you the best success possible in your Legal Shield career. One metaphor I want to use in this process is to think about it from this perspective. If you were to bake a cake, if you tasted a cake that you really liked and you wanted to make that cake, and you got the recipe for it, if you want the taste of that cake to be exactly the same each time, you've got to follow that recipe exactly. If you deviate at all while following that recipe, if you make changes or don't do it the way it's supposed to be done, the cake will not come out the same, won't taste the same. Well, again, it's the same thing with your Legal Shield business. We've got this roadmap to follow. If you follow this roadmap, you'll have the success that you're looking for with your Legal Shield business. If you don't follow the roadmap, we can't predict what's going to happen. But we've made this roadmap so easy to follow, you'll be surprised by how simple it is. Sometimes I think people think it cannot be this simple, but it really is. So again, just want to take a minute to, again, welcome you on board to being a Legal Shield associate, and I'm excited to have the opportunity to share with you some of this information from our training process. So here we go. Now this is going to be a action step video. I want you to know, this is not just listening. You've got to take some action steps here as we get going on this. So the first thing we're going to talk about is downloading the Legal Shield app. Now obviously Legal Shield takes all the steps and uses as much technology as possible to give people easy access to the value of the benefits of the plan. Everybody's got a cell phone nowadays. One of the ways we can give the people the ability to access the system is to just give them the ability to do it right from an app on their cell phone. Obviously, you'll still get a member card, a plastic member card that you'll get for your wallet. You can put those in there. That'll have your member number and everything on there for you to use the benefits of the plan. But one of the simplest ways is to download the app, which is we're going to go through that right now. So to download the app, you need to take out your cell phone and go to your App Store or your iTunes Store and do a search for Legal Shield. When you do that search, you'll see it'll come up as say Legal Shield-Legal Protection. There'll be like a blue square with a white LS in it. So that's the app that we're going to download. So you're going to download the app. You're going to install the app onto your cell phone. Once you install the app, it's going to ask you to log in. Now, in order to do that, you must first create a login and a password for your member account. So to create that login and your password, you're going to go to LegalShield.com. On your desktop or on your cell phone, go to LegalShield.com. In the upper right-hand corner, you're going to click on Login. Then you can click on Create an Account. Once you do that, you're going to enter in your Legal Shield member number, which is provided for you in the email confirmation you received from Legal Shield. And then you're going to fill in your name, some personal information. Then you're going to choose a login and a password. Once you create that, that's how you're going to access the legal benefits online. It's through this Legal Benefits Online Center or login, which is this login and password you've created. And once you've got that login and password created, that's going to allow you to go back to your app on your phone, your Legal Shield app on your phone, and you're now going to be able to log in on that app. So you're going to put in your login name and your password and click the box that says Keep Me Logged In. Purpose of that is so that each time you open up the app on your cell phone, you won't have to put in your login and your password. And once you've done that, your app will open up, and it'll give you. You'll be able to see the different parts of the app there. And this thing's pretty cool. Once you've got that app opened up, you can hit the button that says Call Your Law Firm. One of the benefits of the plan is you get a traffic ticket, you'll have an attorney that can represent you in court on that ticket anywhere in the country. Well, you can actually take a picture of the ticket and upload it right from your phone. It's called Snap. That'll be on there. You could begin working on your will. You can contact member services. You can access emergency 24-hour day access to our provider law firm, all through this app. And again, you'll see that once you've got it logged in. So what I'm going to ask you to do at this point is stop the video, and I want you to take these action steps. Like, don't go any further until you actually downloaded this app, created the account, and logged in. Very important. Stop the video, take the action steps, and then come on back. All right. So hopefully you've downloaded the app. Now the next step we're going to talk about is activating your identity theft monitoring. So once you enrolled as an identity theft member, you actually have to go in and create an account and set up the monitoring process for your identity theft plan. The way to do that is, again, you're going to go to your desktop and open up a browser on your cell phone or your desktop, and you're going to go to www.idshield.com. Once you go to that website, in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to click on Login. Then you're going to begin the sign-up process, and you're going to enter in your information along with your identity theft member number, which, again, will be provided to you in the confirmation email you to receive when you enrolled. Once you enter in that information, it's going to ask you to verify who you are by asking you some personal questions. These are questions that are coming off of your credit report, questions you should be the only one knowing the answers to. So once you answer those questions and it verifies who you are, then it'll give you the ability to start to enter your personal information for the monitoring. You'll see on there it'll ask you, like, you can enter in your Social Security number, you can enter in your health insurance member number, you can enter in your passport number, your driver's license number, your credit card numbers, your banking account information. The more information you enter into the system, the more information the system will then search for online and monitor for to see if anybody's doing anything bad with, and obviously notify you and begin repairing those kind of things. But in order to have all of that monitored, you must first enter that information in there. So you need to take the time to do that. Again, it doesn't take very long, but it does take a few minutes, and you need to take the process of doing that. So again, I'm going to ask you to stop the video here and take these action steps. Do the work that's necessary. Take these steps. Once you're done, restart the video, come back, we'll go to the next step. So stop the video and take the steps. All right, so hopefully you've downloaded your Legal Shield app and set that up. You've activated your credit monitoring for Identity Theft Plan. Now we're going to set up your Member Perks account. Now, Member Perks is another benefit that Legal Shield has put together. Because we've got so many members throughout the country, Legal Shield has been able to negotiate discounted rates with large brands, national brands throughout the country that we can access, we could make our purchases through and get discounts on. Nothing different than what AAA does, right? AAA has so many people throughout the country, they start negotiating with all these carriers for hotels and all this kind of stuff and get all people kinds of discounts on traveling and hotel and food and that kind of stuff. Many people today get AAA just for the discounts, not for the tire and the automotive services. So Legal Shield is providing this same benefit, which is a benefit on top of the legal benefits we already provide, which is a huge value, the identity benefits which we provide, which is a huge value. Now this is even more value that we're giving to the member in this Member Perks program. And it's brands like Reebok, Southwest, Canon, Groupon, AMC Theaters, Lenovo, just a bunch of others. You'll see them when you get in there. So the way to access the Member Perks is you've got to, again, create a Member Perks account. The way you're going to do that is you're going to go back to LegalShield.com and you're going to log in using the same login and password you did in step 1. All right, so you're going to go to LegalShield.com, you're going to log in. Once you're logged into your member account, you're then going to click on Resources at the top. Then you're going to click on Member Perks. Then you're going to click on Get Started Today, and you're going to create an account. Once you create that account, it'll allow you to access the Member Perks part of the benefits. You'll be able to see all of the companies that are participating in it, cell phone companies, satellite dish companies, insurance companies, things that you're probably already spending money on that you'll be able to purchase through here as a member of Legal Shield and get discounts on. This is all designed to give you more value as the member And it's also designed to give you the ability to almost pay for, in certain circumstances, people will be able to pay for more than just their membership on the discount savings they receive from accessing the member perks. So again, I'm going to ask you to stop the video here, take the action steps to set up your member perks account, and check it out, go through this, see all the different things, see the things that you can start taking advantage of immediately to start getting discounts on and start saving on. So stop the video, take the action steps, and come on back. All right, so hopefully you followed the process. You've downloaded the Legal Shield app, you've set up your credit monitoring, and you've set up your member perks account. If you haven't, stop the video and go back and do that. It's really important. You've got to take these steps, these action steps, right? So the final thing we're going to talk to you about today is actually using your membership. This is one of the most important parts of the process. Right? It's one thing to hear someone explain the benefits of the plan to you. It's one thing to read the benefits of the plan from the brochure. But it's a whole other thing when you have a personal experience of using the service and seeing the value of it, that this thing works. Our business is about belief, and the higher you can drive your own belief, the more belief you'll have to share with individuals as you're talking to them about the benefits of the plan. So what I want you to do is open up your Legal Shield app on your phone. When you open up the app, you'll see there'll be a spot that says Call Your Law Firm. You hit the button, the system will open up with the phone number in there, hit call, and it begins to just dial your provider law firm and give you access right to attorneys. So you've got to have something to ask them. Right now, I want you to actually take the step of calling your provider law firm now and engaging in the process of using the plan. I want you to experience the process. I want you to call in, see how the customer service person is going to answer, see how they're going to ask you some questions to verify that you're a member. They're going to ask you what type of issue you're dealing with, and then they're going to let you know that an attorney's going to call you back. They have up to 8 business hours, although it never takes that long. So I want you to experience that whole process. Again, it's one thing to hear me tell you, it's another thing for you to experience it. So come up with a question to ask. If you don't currently have an issue you're experiencing in your life, think of an issue you've had in the past year that you'd like to just get some information on. Think of something that's been a bother or something you're just curious about. Call and ask the law firm. Now, if you've got absolutely nothing you can come up with, one of the things you certainly should be using the plan for is to get your will done. And this topic is certainly something you can call and ask the attorneys about. One of the cool things about the app is you can actually start the will preparation right through there as well. You'll see on your app, it'll say prepare your will. So you can start that will preparation right on the app. But more than just using the app, I want you to actually pick up the phone and call the attorneys and have a conversation. And obviously we want you to get your will done. It's one of the most important parts of our plan. And it's also a part that gives immediate value to you, obviously, but it's immediate value for every one of the members you're marketing the product to, because they get a benefit right away from enrolling. They can get their will, their living will, healthcare power of attorney done, inclusive of the benefit of the plan. And you need to experience the exact process of how this works. That's why you need to get your will done. You need to see how the paperwork is, see the questions that come up with it. So when you're, again, talking to your member or prospective member, you can tell them exactly what they're going to experience. So you need to take the time to do this. I'm going to ask you again to open up your phone and actually call the provider law firm right now, assuming it's Monday through Friday during normal business hours where you're at, obviously. If it isn't for some reason, then I want you to commit to tomorrow during normal business hours using the benefit of the plan. It really is that important. Again, as I started out the video in the beginning, there's a process here. There's a path that works, right? A recipe that works. This is a step in that recipe. You cannot leave this out. You must take this step as well. Actually use the benefits of the plan. So appreciate you taking the time to listen. I'm excited for your future and how Legal Shield will participate in creating for you the future that you want for yourself and your family, the lifestyle that you want for yourself and your family. Again, I'm so thankful that I got involved in this business, and I'm more excited about the business today than I've ever been. So I'm looking forward to meeting all of you at the next Legal Shield event that we get to. Appreciate your time again, and move on to the next video.